No rush, no noise, just honesty. This is where the day ends and honesty begins. This is episode 8 of Bedtime Confessions. So, something that I think I need to say from time to time is that these videos that I do, they're not edited in any way and they're not clipped. So, in the previous one, I couldn't remember the name of the movie I was trying to think of. If I screw up or fuck up, it stays in the video, because the whole point is that it's meant to be a little bit more raw. It's more real that way, in my own opinion, So, tonight's episode, I had a lot of wild thoughts today. I think most of us, for the most part, your random goings on in a day, you have millions of thoughts that go through your head. And every now and then, one will get stuck on freeze frame. And that's the one that you think of for a while, I certainly have plenty of those during the day. Today I was thinking about TV shows that impacted me in some way. There's a plethora of TV shows out there that are good and are fucking horrible, for God's sakes. But some of the ones that impacted me in a really amazing way. One of them was Slow Horses. If you're an Apple TV subscriber, Slow Horses is phenomenal. If you never have seen it or don't know anything about it, you have like the British Secret Service, and there is a sect of that called Slough House, and they are essentially the people who have done something or other to be just shy of having their careers completely destroyed, and so they end up working for Slough House. And it is a brilliant, I say that word a lot. It is a really good show. There's all these calamities and things that go on, and it always ends up being the Slough House people that come through in the end. But it's very slow, and it's very methodical, and it's very mental. So if you're looking for fast, quick action, that show is not for you in any way. And if you're unable to appreciate a slow-paced show like that, well, there's probably a lot of things that you have troubles liking. I'll just say that. I don't need to go too deep into it. There's that. Ted Lasso is another one. Ted Lasso, if you've never watched Ted Lasso, that's one of the very few shows I've ever watched that every single episode I came away feeling good. There just isn't too many shows like that out right now. Don't get me wrong, I like the Fallout TV shows. I like The Walking Dead. I've watched every single Walking Dead episode and every single offshoot TV series of The Walking Dead. I loved that whole series from the very beginning of it. Heroes is another one that was awesome. it got a little weird towards the end, but I mean, Heroes was epic. You know, it's hard to. Everything is moving towards TV shows now. I mean, much more so. I mean, granted, now I will say before I continue that sentiment that I think 2026 is going to be the year of movies, and we're going to have some amazing movies that come out this year. But things have been moving more towards a TV show because they're able to convey and do a lot more story building over the course of 8 1 hour episodes as opposed to 1 2 hour movie. Now that's going to piss off people because they're going to be like, I want a season 2, when it was never meant to have more than a single season. It was just a mini series that told its story in 8 episodes or less. So, yeah, I don't have a lot tonight. That's pretty much what occupied a lot of my headspace today was, honestly, it was Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso and Slow Horses is what I was thinking about a lot of today. And just great TV shows that have a great impact. And also movies that should have had more than one, like Dracula, The Untold Story. The Untold, God, I can't think of the guy's name who plays in it. But it was epic. It was only just the one movie, and it absolutely should have had a sequel, and it never will. So, unfortunately, that's all I got tonight. Just something real quick, down and dirty. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso or Slow Horses, do yourself a favor and start. Good night.